Hey, welcome back to VintageBlock. Last time on Super Mario Galaxy, we started off Honey Hive, and since coming back from that first level, we were actually brought back to the spawn point in the Comet Observatory instead of being put right back in the terrace. And that's because, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Some of our friends have actually made it over here in the garage, so we're gonna go check that out. Let's go and take a look over what we have over here. First things first is this toad. Mr. Mario, check it out. I'm a male toad and I have a letter for you. Dear Mario, I'm in a faraway place, but I'm alright because you're coming to rescue me. P.S. I hope this gift will come in handy. Alright. And for that, Princess Peach included 5 1-up mushrooms in her letter. Would you like them now? Sure, we'll take them. Even when she's kidnapped, the princess is so thoughtful. Well, come see me next time. Alright, so we get 5 extra lives. This toad basically just asks, where are we? We want to go home and they're homesick. Garage, your one-stop shop for intergalactic starship repairs. Beautiful. Here we have the Captain Toad that we just saw in the last episode. Mario, somehow we made it too. We'll help you get the power stars and save Princess Peach. You can count on us, Mario. We're all in this together. So, I guess this place is some kind of mobile space station controlled by that Rosalina lady. But who exactly is she anyway? She's not a witch, is she? Is she? No, that's ridiculous. And then the last guy here says, the Lumas are going to build us a ship. When it's done, let's go look for the Princess Peach and the Power Stars. So yeah, this is going to be their ship that they use throughout the whole thing. It's not quite done yet. Over here we can get another one up that I believe spawns in any time you come to the Comet Observatory. So if you're ever running low on lives, you know where to go, as well as the male toad. Alright, without further ado, let's go back into the terrace. We're going to be taking on more of what Honey Hive Galaxy has for us today, so let's go check that out. Our first star we're doing today is Trouble on the Tower. This one features one of the, I'd say, easiest bosses in the entire game. As a kid, this was one of my favorite levels to play, just because it's a fun one. We'll see in a moment. So this place looks just a little bit different. We now have these rocks, and they have this little marking on them, which means anytime you see this marking that you can ground pound on it, which you do by pressing your jump button and then your left bumper or the Z button if you're playing on the Wii. Alright, let's not spend too much time gathering star bits, because we all know I'm prone to do that. What do you have to say? The Sproudle is back. Yes, we'll take this over in one moment, but first, let's go over here. Because these bees over here are basically what teach you how to do ground pounds. So we can do that really quick on all of these. We're rewarded with star bits there. Can you break it by pressing ZL in the air? I feel like I said my right bumper earlier. It's the left bumper. The right bumper shoots star bits. Let's grab those. And another thing is if you spin and then do your ground pound immediately after, check out what happens. Oh. Whoa. Hello? Okay, well, it's a bit of a homing, what the heck is it called? Ground pound. Alright, so that's all we've got. Actually, no it's not. There's actually a secret area I wanted to show off. See where these rocks get spawned in? They're smaller in this level, by the way, for whatever reason. Oh my. So we can actually go back here, and there's a secret area. I had no clue about this when I was a kid. I was completely unaware. We can make it up top, where there's a few piranhas. But, oh no. Well, there's our first death of the Let's Play. I'll meet you back on top of that. Alright, well that was kind of rude. Let's not have that happen again. Dang, he just hit me off in just the right spot. Oh, Joe's online. Hi, Joe. So anyway, in here we have the rocks. And we can make our way around all of these bridges. This is a lot like the secret zone in the first stage. So we'll go all the way around here in the void, and you might have guessed this, but this coin here gives us star power up. And we can just go ahead and break all the rocks in here. There's no special reward, but you just get a ton of star bits. And we've already made up for our death. That's all, though. That's all we got here. Just figured I'd show that off because it's a secret that maybe not everyone knows about. Alright, so we're gonna ground pound this again. And we're gonna spin, spin, spin. Make it all the way over here. So we did not explore this part of the game last time around. We just had no reason to come over to this section. But over here we have, you know, a little tree in the center. It's nothing too crazy. Is there anything back here? I feel like there used to be a 1-up, but maybe I'm crazy. Alright, so we're gonna take this spring, which if we ground pound... Oh, well that's not exactly what was meant to happen, but we're good. In keeping with the ground pound theme, we have a button, and once we hit this button, we'll notice that, well, a bridge pops up for one, but also this wiggler popped upside down. That's how you defeat wigglers. You have to ground pound on the ground or on top of them. They'll flip over and you have to hit them. Ground pounding this wood thing. Yep, it's me, the famous Gilboard. If you want to climb this wall, you'd better listen up. When you stick to the wall after a jump, press B to do a wall jump. Use a string of wall jumps to reach really high areas. So this teaches you how to do wall jumps. We're learning a lot about movement in this level. These weird plant things, if you touch them, they'll spit out a star bit. Then we're gonna use our newfound wall jump ability to reach this launch star, which is gonna bring us all the way up here. I don't really know what the point of this planet is, but it exists. To the bottom, jump to the next one. We're gonna make our way down. More of the wigglers. I'll show it off again. So you ground pound, they flip, and then you jump on them. Alternatively, like I said, you could just ground pound them before having them flip. All right, let's use this launch star, and we come over to one of my favorite little set pieces. So we'll get an invincibility star. We can destroy all of these piranhas just for fun. Why not? I missed one, but that's not the point. Now we're gonna do a ground pound. Oh. And tons of star bits as we fall to the ground. Cool. What do you gotta say? Those mandibugs have taken over our observation deck. Ooh, they make me so mad. So you might notice, let's go up here. This windmill leads up to those mandibugs up there, but it's not moving yet, so we need to find a way to get it moving. So what I'm gonna do is actually, so these here are mandibugs, and as you can see, they have that graphic on their back. If you stand on them for too long, they'll throw you off, but what you need to do is ground pound them. We have a life shroom here. That's kind of it for this little down section. We're gonna skip the mandibugs because we don't have to fight that guy. We're gonna take out this one, and there's a switch here, and wouldn't you know it, it gets the windmill moving. All right, so we're gonna take the windmill platforms up to the top, and we're gonna have to take on this boss, which I consider to be the easiest boss in the entire game, and you'll see why in a second. So all we have to do is ground pound on top of it, and once we kill the baby, poor kid, all we have to do is go forward and ground pound again, and we're done. That's it. That's seriously the entire boss. All right, well, let's grab the star. All right, so there's star number 1 for this video. Trouble on the tower. Got a lot of star bits now, which will come in handy very, very soon. You'll see. We're gonna go right back into Honey Hive Galaxy here to get the last star that we can grab for now. This one is also a childhood favorite of mine. I just really like this galaxy. I like the bees. Big Bad Bugaboom. As you can see, the queen bee was kind of in the background there. So now things have changed again, and a little bit more drastically this time. The mandibugs are now over here in our main section. Things, like I said, have changed a bit, but honestly, there isn't much to do here. You can completely skip everything that this area now has to offer us, which, like I said, isn't that much, but as you can see, there are these water shooters that look a lot like Flood from Super Mario Sunshine, who will, if we stand on this platform, will bring us over to this section here. Will bring us back. And, you know, there's Bugaboom, whatever. I guess the only reason to ever come here is to get this life shroom. But, I don't know, it's interesting that they made it like you're capable of coming over here in this stage, but there's no reason for it other than that life shroom. You'd thought maybe they'd keep, like, you know, put another secret or something around here. I mean, there could be. No, there's nothing. Just another mandibug. And then this pipe will actually take you back to the start. But why don't we just take a slide? We could take a slide down. It's more fun. So, you know, I just wasted all of your times, of course. All you really need to do is go this way. Oh, crap. Almost got destroyed there. Ugh. We have to dodge these bubbles or else we'll get shot back. I'm not doing such a good job of it myself. We'll stay around this side. Do a triple jump up here. Maybe a backflip and a spin. And a wall jump. Look at that. Pro moves. And now, well, we have to talk to the queen bee again. Like she said, we'll probably be helping her out some more. The neighbors are causing trouble again. We would be most grateful for your assistance. Alright, so apparently the neighbors are wreaking havoc. So let's take this launch star and see what they're really up to. Alright, we're gonna need this bee power up, otherwise we're screwed. So we'll take this dandelion, spin, spin, spin. And then bee over to the next platform. Do it once more. And now, introducing Big Bad Bugaboom. So, you might notice what's on the back of him. Well, you can't really see it here. You know, let's get some height. You might be able to see it better. It's got the ground pound on it, the ground pound graphic. So we're just gonna do it again. Ground pound him. Now he starts to fly a bit. This boss, I remember it giving me a lot of trouble when I was younger. But really all you gotta do is float here and ground pound. This time we're actually taking 3 hits though, instead of the mandibugs in the last stage. This phase can be kind of tough. Bugaboom will go on his side every once in a while like this, and it makes him harder to hit. It is actually possible to hit him on this side. Let's see, maybe I'll be able to do it. Let's wait for him. Let's see, is he gonna go on his side? No, we're just gonna hit him normally. Or I'll miss, I guess I'll miss. He's also shooting bombs out of his butt, so. All right, let's, oh wow, he's giving me a little bit of trouble here. This is really a test of your timing. Okay, he's gonna go on his side, maybe we can hit him. Huh! Damn it. You can hit him like that, like I was saying. All right, he's coming back around and we'll get him this time. All right, 3 hits and he's done. Yeah, one of my favorite things to do was actually to try and hit him while he was on the side. It's a fun little challenge. If you find this boss is too easy, why not go for it? All right, and we're done. You got a star. we've discovered a new galaxy. And you might have noticed a little something too for a split second that showed up there. So new galaxy in the terrace, and a hungry Luma has appeared. That's right outside. And that's the reason we've been saving up star bits, because we're gonna have a few of those hungry Lumas, one outside of each comet observatory, and we're gonna have to, or you know, each observatory, terrace, room. What are these called? I don't know what these are called right now. So as we see, there's one hungry Luma that's spawned outside, and I would love to take it on right now, but we're kind of out of time this episode. So next time on Super Mario Galaxy, we're actually going to take on a couple of these new levels that we've unlocked. Maybe all 3. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Super Mario Galaxy. Appreciate it. And yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.